Okay, so Kiran, thanks a lot for your time, and let's record your interview experience at Nmdc.
Okay, sir. Sure.
Recently had, yeah. So Kiran, first I would like to know about you. I mean, when did you graduate, and when did you write GATE, and what was your GATE score, and what are you doing presently? And then you got this call in Nmdc on the basis of GATE or some another exam. This brief information from your side.
Okay, sir. Myself, I'm Kiran. I'm from Kerala, and have completed graduation in mechanical engineering in 2016. And after that, I joined in IIT Madras for MTech in thermal engineering. And after MTech, currently I am working as a project officer in IIT Madras itself.
Okay.
And I wrote the GATE exam in 2021, and my rank was 184 in mechanical. And I got the call from Nmdc based on the rank that I obtained in GATE 2021.
So maybe this is the first PSU which called student this year, right? On the basis of
yes, sir.
So maybe this year more PSUs are coming, and you must be expecting more calls also, Kiran, right?
Yes, sir. I am expecting more.
Okay, okay, great. So Kiran, now how long you are working as a project officer in that particular project, IIT Madras?
Sir, it's about 2 years.
2 years, a long period. So now we would like to know this interaction is actually related to Nmdc, that interview experience. So please tell us what were the stages? Was there group discussion or something? And what were the stages? So what was there in group discussion, and how was it in interview in detail?
Sure, sir. First of all, they called everyone for the document verification and all. And so we have to give them their out certificate. The thing I noticed is they need the OBC certificate in exact their format. No another format is accepted. Like we have to give the exact format within 10 days. That they told. And after that, they called for group discussion. In group discussion, there was 9 students, 9 candidates, and they gave. First of all, they asked to introduce ourselves, brief introduction. They gave 2 minutes to everyone, and after that, they gave the topic. The topic was related to digital India. Is that a good thing or not? So, and after giving the topic, they gave 1 minute, and then they randomly called people. They called everyone, but not in an order. They randomly called everyone, and we get 2 minutes to introduce on that topic. After that, the house was open for discussion, and everyone was able to talk. And they gave enough time to talk everyone. And in the end, they asked to conclude. And in my group discussion, the 2 people concluded, 2 students concluded. That was a group discussion. And the interview was like just small interview, 10 minutes only for everyone. And they were not asking any technical questions.
Okay.
They were mainly asking, they are not much asking at all. They simply asked about the company, just introduce yourself. And it's like an interactive section with the officers.
So how many members were there in interview?
3 members were there. And they were talking about their experience and all, where they live. And one of the person was from Kerala, the interviewer. And he was telling about he is from Kerala, like that. So
how long was the interview?
10 minutes only.
So do you remember the kind of questions they asked you, Kiran?
They first asked to introduce ourselves, and then he asked about the company, what you know about Nmdc.
Okay.
Then not much. Then I explained about Nmdc, and then he was asking about whether a privatization is good in Nmdc or not. That was the only question that I experienced. Then he was telling that he is also living in Kerala, and he's asking me some personal questions from where you are, like exact location and all he asked. So that's all in the interview.
So they were all working in Nmdc, right?
Yes, they were all working in Nmdc.
No professor or something from other.
No.
Okay. So what is your opinion about interview? Normally, interview is where they try to analyze something about the candidate. So did you find something like they were trying to find something in you? Though it may look like casual, but then at the end they want to know about they want to differentiate you from others.
That also, like, I think they are just looking in the communication, how they are communicating. They are not looking in the.
So your profile is like you are MTech also, and now you are doing project also. That profile is something which is different from others. So any question related to that?
No, they didn't ask anything related to that.
Okay. So why you want
And
to join? And
he told that from Kerala it will be very difficult for you to stay in there and all. But I answered. I told some like I interested in this location and all.
your
So
hobby is
I
actually.
yeah, I told like that, and that's all.
This question you remember we discussed many times that how it is possible for you to come over, and then you used to
Yes,
say
yes,
this
yes.
is my hobbies or my hobbies to visit different places and all.
Yes, yes. I told all these things, and he told about the traveling will be very difficult. Like
Mhm.
traveling from the location to your place will be very difficult. Like I checked how to travel back to Kerala from that location. So I explained that I have this possibility that I explained that how to travel. And,
So no technical question, only related to this part. Huh?
yes, no technical.
Now, as you were mentioning about GD, I will again come back to that. Kiran, what was the topic you said?
Digital India. Is India is 100% ready to convert to digital India. It was a topic.
Okay, this is the topic. So they gave chance to each one of you to speak or what?
First, they gave everyone to speak about 1 minute, 1 or 2 minutes.
And then it was
But they
open.
called randomly. They are not calling in order. They called randomly. So
Okay, but
then,
everybody one was given the chance, right?
yes, yes, everyone was given the chance.
And then you spoke for 1 minute, and then it was open for discussion.
Then it was open. Yes.
And what was the conclusion part? Everybody could conclude?
No, no. Just actually, I think only one can conclude. But two students commonly came up to conclude. So they allowed them to conclude.
So could you talk in between, Kiran?
Yes, yes, I was able to talk. And they allowed Hindi also. No need of English at all. Many of them were using Hindi simultaneously.
So people were speaking Hindi also and English also. Is that?
Yes, yes, yes. Hindi also in
So
English.
were there people who were introducing entirely in Hindi also?
No, no. People introduced in English, but in the main part, they were speaking in Hindi also. The panel also told always before starting the GD, they told you can speak in Hindi also.
Great. But in interview also they gave you this chance, or interview was in English only? For you, obviously.
Though they were speaking in Hindi also. That in between the interviewers, they were speaking in Hindi also.
Okay, so Kiran, what was your now learning out of this interview? Because every interview you learn something out of it. So what is your personal learning from this interview?
My personal learning is that I think I participated in many interviews. I think my quality is improved. My tension is reduced and all. I think it is because of the practice that I did before going to the interview and all.
So if some new student is to appear for interview and GD, so what is your suggestion to him? How he should perform better?
I think they should be confident and speak whatever they are thinking, not whatever they are thinking. Like speak in a manner that the interviewer should not feel that we are not having any confidence and all.
So you should not be nervous and you should be confident and calm, right?
Yes.
Even if you don't know some question, then there is nothing to worry and you should be calm, right?
Yes, we should say.
In your case, though, I have seen you very calm fellow. You are not nervous, but there are many students who are, despite of knowledge, they are very under very much pressure actually. So that is the main reason why actually you get less score in interview. So if you're calm, if you're confident, so interview people make you feel comfortable. So there is nothing like that.
Yes.
Chalo Kiran, we wish you all the very best for your selection, and there are many more to come this season for you. I mean, many interviews, their rank is really good, and maybe you are OBC also, right?
Yes, OBC.
OBC and your All India rank you said is good. What is that?
Rank is 184.
184 OBC may you will get multiple calls. So just keep preparing, Kiran, and I'm very sure at the end you will have a couple of opportunities and options with you. Thank you for sharing your experience with us.
Thank you, sir.